I know that we can't make men uh act like, we want them to act to make us comfortable. That much I do know. Cool, cool, great, whatever. So just like we have to accept you for who you are, and we have to let you be who you are. Cool, cool, great, great. Um, you also do have to, as a leader, learn how to communicate with the people that you're supposed to be leading. If you cannot learn how to soften your tone when it comes to certain things, to communicate with a woman in the space that she understands, you are not an effective leader. If you cannot calm down and not be so harsh when you are talking to women so that you can get them to understand what you are talking about, you are not an effective leader. There and I, y'all can call mine whatever y'all want to call him, but we have had a many conversations. Um, I understand leadership better because of him. I understand submission better because of him. I understand a lot of things because of him in the conversations that we have had, and the way he chooses to have these conversations. As a matter of fact, Willie, with as harsh as he talks, Willie knows how to communicate. I've learned a lot of things through conversation with Willie. So I want y'all to understand that it can be done. You men can be men, y'all can be stoic, y'all can be all of these things, but if you cannot learn how to communicate with women in the way that women understand, then you're not an effective leader.
See,
Effective communicator, not leader.
what I was
Well, yeah.
see the thing is, I understand exactly what you're saying, but that's saying that women want all men to treat them like they girl. We on say if you in a group or you having a group discussion, we on a panel. We're not. Do I have to does every man have to take your feelings into consideration when they having a conversation with you? My thing is, I grant you that because I ain't gonna lie. In my life, you just a girl. When I every woman in my life, when I come across, if we friends or we cool or you just a girl. She just a girl, dog. It is what it is. She just a girl. It's okay. She just a girl. You know what I'm saying? That's how it come to me. But when you having conversations with men out in the real world, do every man have to take your feelings into consideration? Because granted, if they do, that's cool. But are y'all gonna start submitting to every man out there too? Because if we gotta, because every man gotta take your feelings into consideration once we having these just in common conversation being cordial, okay, that's cool. But then it should come with respect on the other side, which because I hear women say, well, I don't gotta do that for him. He's not my man. I don't gotta listen to him. He's not my man. I don't gotta submit to him. He's not my man. So if we gonna have to do these things for women that's not our girls, just to make y'all feel better, I'm cool with it. But our woman gonna do it the other way.
I feel like automatically when I'm in the environment and a man talks to me and treats me like I'm a woman, I automatically treat him and give him the respect that he deserves as a man. Just like the security guards at the store. I make sure they address me, hey, you look beautiful today. You look nice, Miss Diamond. I like your afro. Well, bam. Okay, thank you, sir. I thank you. I respect you feel me? If he say, oh, I need you to come do this, I'm gonna go do that. No questions asked. Even if the principal told me, oh, you could go do this. If he says I didn't talk to the principal yet, I'm gonna go sit back in the office until he go talk to the principal because that's just the respect he deserves. If you consider that submission, that's you feel me. I'm doing what he said. You feel me? And that's what that's what it is with the man that's around me. Even the fathers who come and volunteer, if they feel like it should go one way, I'm gonna sit down and talk to them because first off, you came out and respected me as a woman, and when he talked to me, he's not yelling and trying to take control, but he's letting me know, like, Mr. Bell, I got a father in my class. He was like, I know I introduced myself as Dwayne, but I don't even feel comfortable doing that way. It's Mr. Bell from now on. I say, I get you. Trust me, it ain't no problem for me, Mr. Bell. And then if I slip up, he'll look at me and I'm like, I apologize, Mr. Bell. I immediately give him that respect because how he went about telling me. He didn't immediately take what I did as disrespect and was like, well, what is you doing? And accuse me of being a certain character. He just let me know, hey, this is what I prefer. And I'm like, okay, I respect that because of how you came to me as a man.
No, I totally agree. And don't get me wrong, I don't think no man should be talking down on a woman or like or even arguing with no woman. I don't do that. I'm just speaking about in the context of cordial conversations and the panel. If a man say black women need to do better at this, I don't think that's I don't think that's like I don't think he
He's
need to
talking
watch.
to the
I don't think
audience of the
I
black
don't
women
think he
that's
need to
doing
watch.
that.
I don't think he need to watch his words on that. Now, if he was up here saying like black women is B's and H's and you know what I'm saying, and I throw him to the then I'd be like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. But so
I think so. I think that you guys are missing the point that I was trying to make. There is nothing wrong with critiquing black women. We deal with each other, right? We'll never know anything is wrong if you don't give us honest criticism. I'm saying degrading black women while putting other women of other races on a pedestal is not fair. In comparison, if you have a problem with black women, stick it to black women. Just have the conversation with us without throwing other people and comparing us. You understand what I'm saying? That's the problem that I have with the conversation.
but my thing as a man, if he feels like that's where he needs to take it to in the conversation, who are you to tell him that he shouldn't?
You're right. It's a suggestion. I can't make you do anything, right? All I know is when I speak, I know I have conservative, outdated ways, right, about my thought process. But I know that I try not to be, I use my words wisely because I never want to be disrespectful to anybody on the panel. So I speak in a way that my message is heard, but I'm not insulting someone in the process because I feel that it'll be better received that way. That's something I consciously do when I'm on these panels. And it's just a suggestion. You don't have to follow it. I was just saying it would be nice if we could do that, have that same in return, if that makes sense.
Men speak to women the way that women, based on how they present themselves. So when men are talking harshly to women, it's because those women are conducting themselves in a manner that warrants us talking to y'all that way. I'm never going to speak to a woman in a way that she doesn't, in a way contrary to how she depicts herself or presents herself online. So I'm also never going to talk to any other woman the way that I talk to my woman, with that same tenderness, care, and concern, because unfortunately, you're not my woman. That is reserved for her. The rest of y'all, as far as I'm concerned, the majority of y'all act like niggas. That's how I talk to y'all. But then there are a few women who conduct themselves with class, elegance, and are ladies. But we don't see them on these panels. We don't see them in these spaces. We don't see them in these videos where we're actually critiquing. So when we have the commentary we have is based on what those women are, how they, presented themselves. So I don't think it's like trying to tone police men never works. It never does. It shouldn't. And when it does start working, it's going to be even worse for men, because now y'all going to start letting women dictate what y'all say and how you say it. And that's not a world that a man should want to live in.